I am a firm believer that summer skin starts in the spring, but it's never too late to read a couple ingredient lists and buy a couple products and get that skincare routine rounded up and ready to rumble. What's up, you guys? It's me, Aliyah, and welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Hope you're staying safe and sane and inside your homes during these really hard times. Today I'm going to be giving you my summer 2020 skincare routine. Not only am I going to be giving you my summer 2020 skincare routine, I'm going to be giving you some of my favorite skincare products and some of my clear skin tips and tricks. Now, just a couple disclaimers before we get into the video on my routine. I'd like to make sure that you guys know I'm not a dermatologist, esthetician, or skincare specialist. I'm just a 17-year-old girl passionate about skincare. And I would also like to say, before people are saying your skin has always been clear, here's a couple photos of what my skin looked like before I really got into skincare. It might not be cystic acne or as really drastic as other people's acne problem, but pimples are pimples and skin textures are skin textures, and this is just how I have solved it over the years and managed to keep up with this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. First things first, let's get into these routines. Having a skincare routine is so freaking important because your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and why wouldn't you want to take care of it? You take care of your neck down, why wouldn't you want to take care of your jaw up? Good morning, you guys, and welcome to my daily morning skincare routine. Now, typically in the mornings, because wherever I need to go, I be in a crunch, I like to wash my face with the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser in the shower, and I follow up with this with the CeraVe moisturizing cream. And this is just a really good moisturizer for the face. It's really made for dry skin, but for some reason, when you get your quantity control, it's top tier. Then I move on to the Glossier Invisible Shield SPF because, honey, sunscreen is important. And literally that is my entire morning routine. I like to keep it simple, quick, and easy because who wants to spend all that time doing skincare in the morning? Now, when it comes to nighttime skincare routines, I basically keep it very simple, and I never ever, well, I try not to miss a day from my nighttime skincare routines because this is when I do my actual acne treatments, and this is stuff that keeps my skin actually smooth and clear. If I leave the house, if I don't leave the house, if I wear makeup, don't wear makeup, if I sleep all day or stay up all day, I make sure that I do this nightly skincare routine because it is so important as most of my treatments in it. So honey, it's top tier. Let's roll the clip for the nighttime skincare routine. Good evening, guys, and let's get into this nightly skincare routine. Now, I know makeup wipes are not the best for your skin, for one, and for two, the environment, so I've been trying to shy away from using them, but for the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I still use them occasionally, but not every day. Usually, I use the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Cleanser to remove my makeup now. Actually, most nights, because I just noticed it helps my skin stay super clear, and it gets all that makeup gunk out of my pores. And then after that, I always go on with the Vanity Planet Sensitive Skin Silicone Brush Head with some CeraVe Foaming Facial Wash because I noticed that this just helps me get my skin extra clear, and it helps just make my skin feel super clean and my pores super emptied out. And then I always pat dry with a hand towel because rubbing and dragging your face down causes wrinkles. And then I like to go in with the First Aid Beauty Acne Clearing Pads. These are just kind of like daily exfoliating pads to help clear your skin. They have salicylic acid in it, and that's really good for acne. And I like to go with my custom Curology cream. People swear up and down I don't use this every day, but I really do. But anyway, this has been a staple in my skincare routine because it just helps clear my skin in such a effective time for me personally. And then I like to go in with the CeraVe moisturizing cream like I do in the mornings and every other part of my skincare routine because this is just a heavy duty, really good moisturizer for the skin. And for some reason, like I said before, it works really well on my oily skin despite being for dry skin. And that is it for my nighttime skincare routine. When it comes to my pamper routine, I tend to find myself doing the absolute most. I mean, cleanser, exfoliant, mask, treatments, all on the pamper routine, which is why I only do this routine once a week because I don't want to overdo it with any of my skincare products and potentially ruin my skin and cause pain to my face. If you like more information on my pamper routine, make sure you just keep on watching. When it comes to my pamper routine, since this is when I do the most treatments, I like to make sure I have a really good base, and I do this by double cleansing my face with two of my favorite face washes and the Vanity Planet Spin Brush set with the Everyday Cleansing Brush Head. And then I like to exfoliate to just get everything out of my pores in case there's any left over if I didn't wash my face good enough. After I get my base formulated, I like to do a clay face mask because I am an oily girly, and clay face masks just help get all the excess oil out of my skin. skin, and today I decided to use the Aztec Indian clay mask, which is a go-to in the summer because girl, who wants to be oily? Not I. So literally in my Aztec Indian face mask, I like to use just a little bit of water and apple cider vinegar, and I just apply this to my face. And I like to mention that this little face mask measuring kit and bowl and measurement spoons will be linked down below if you like to check it out, and if you use the link to buy it, that'll be very much appreciated because your girl gets commissioned to no extra charge of you. How amazing. So I tend to leave the Aztec Indian clay mask on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I rinse it off with warm water, and after that I like to pat dry my skin because pulling on your skin too much and too often can cause wrinkles. I literally admire how soft my skin is after that mask every time I do it. But anyway, usually after clay mask it is best to restore some of the hydration in your face, so I'm going in with this Glossier moisture mask I just found and wanted to try out, and after this use I literally love it. But for the price point, I feel like you could find something cheaper and a little bit more accessible. And of course, after that mask, I like to dry off my face and head into my treatment. First treatment I usually do is my Curology custom treatment. This isn't sponsored. I genuinely use Curology every night and they're always a go-to. And then always after that, I like to go in with a serum, which is something new that I have been doing to just give my skin that little extra glow it sometimes lacks. I've been using this Glossier Hydra Serum Hybrid. And then I go in with my go-to CeraVe moisturizing cream. Very little because my skin is already hydrated and I don't want to be over oily, and boom, that's my pamper day routine. Hope you loved it. So, you got through all my routines. Welcome. You care about my skincare favorite. Thank you for caring about my opinion. Most people don't. So the first skincare favorites I'm going to be talking about is cleansers. And cleansers are so important because they clean your skin of all the dirt, debris, air pollution, and bacteria that your skin has found either in the nighttime or throughout the day. And like mentioned in all my routine videos, I love the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. It removes all the excess oil but doesn't over dry my skin. Fragrance free, there's no color, and it's pretty much everything you can ask for in a facial cleanser. It's inexpensive, found everywhere, easily accessible, and I just really love this foaming facial cleanser. Moving on to my next summer 2020 facial cleanser, it is the Soap and Glory Vitamin C Facial Wash. So ever since I started using this, and when I do use it, this is my second bottle, hence the reason it's barely used. Don't try to say I never use it, because baby, I be preaching about this on my channel. I've noticed that ever since I started using this, I have completely cut out using serums, so it kind of saved me money because the vitamin C in it. 10 out of 10 recommend because it helps clear my skin and it makes my skin look super bright, which is a necessity in the summer. Now, the next thing I'm going to be recommending is the Biore Rose Quartz Daily Purifying Cleanser. I picked this up because it was pretty. It's pink. How could I contain myself? I only use this when I am so oily to the point where I don't even know what to do with myself. When I say so oily to the point where I don't know what to do with myself, if I go to Six Flags for 18 hours and I keep putting my hands in my face and I keep wiping off this sweat and everything's just happening, this one-stop shop, top tier face wash. Now the last cleanser I'm going to be recommending you is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Cleanser, which is a all-in-one rinse off, and typically I like to use this for taking off my makeup rather than washing my face. Ever since I found out how bad makeup wipes are for the environment, I'm trying to wean off of them and lean more towards a double cleanse system. Moving on to my favorite topic in the world, face masks. Now, y'all know I love face masks. I do face masks very often, even though I'm probably not supposed to do them as often as I should. But I have a couple face masks that may or may not save your summer 2020 glowy skin. And of course, you guys already know I'm about to recommend is the Aztec Indian Healing Clay Mask. Now, this is vigorous. This is one of the reasons that my skin stays very balanced because this sucks out all the excess oils and makes my skin feel so clean. Get your little water, apple cider vinegar, and on pamper day, some honey. You don't know what you're missing. Inexpensive and it lasts forever. I've had this for almost, I think, 6 months, and this is the 2-pound thing, and it was only $10. You can't go wrong with this one, I promise you. Next mask I'm going to recommend is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Clay Mask. I've been obsessed with this recently because if you may or may not know, tea tree oil is really good for when it comes to clearing any type of skin issues, whether it be acne or piercings, because I know sometimes when you get piercings, you get those little growths, and I know a lot of people that use tea tree oil to help clear them up. Who would have thought? It's maybe on the more expensive side, but when it comes to using it, you definitely get what you pay for, especially when you have acne prone skin. Now the next two masks I'm going to be recommending you are from the same brand, and that is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Oil Absorbing Mint and Lemon Clay Mask. I love this mask so much because it has such a cool feeling to it, which is the mint talking. So accessible, so wallet friendly. I love Freeman face masks. If anybody has any tea on them, let me know. Let me know so I can save my skin if that's the case. And the second Freeman Feeling Beautiful face mask I'm going to recommend you is the Rejuvenating Cucumber and Pink salt clay mask. This right here, I feel like this is more of an exfoliating mask, so if I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to exfoliate but I also want to do a face mask at the same time, that's what this is for, because honey, in here they have like these little beads in it which make my skin feel very, very soft, very inexpensive and easy to find, and found at stores like Target, Ulta, and Five Below. All cheap places if you get your coupons lined up. Something that is really important when it comes to summer skincare is SPF. Now, you put sunscreen over the rest of your body. Why wouldn't you want to have it all over your face all day? The sun is one of the most worst things that it's happened to our face because it is constantly shining in our face, which causes things such as skin cancer. If you're still not scared for your skin, please call 1-800-LET-ALIYAH help you. Since we're on the topic of SPF, I'm going to recommend you 2 SPF products that I love for the summertime. First SPF product I love is the Glossier Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen with SPF 35. I love this stuff because it is clear, lightweight, doesn't make me feel overly greasy. Now, this is more on the expensive side, and this is what I'm using as of right now. But when this is done, I'm going to be moving over to the CeraVe AM Moisturizing Lotion with SPF, what is it, 35? SPF 30. Now, I just love CeraVe products as a whole. Unscented, no color, straight to the point, love it. And it's much cheaper and way more accessible than a Glossier product. So if you get any SPF, I definitely recommend CeraVe. But if you want something that's more clear, Glossier is the one for you. Moving on to moisturizer, something that is very, very, very hard for oily girls to find that is good to use in the summer. Now, my go-to moisturizer as of right now, which I have been loving, this is the first summer that I'm actually using this, so if this changes, don't check me. It is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. Y'all know I love CeraVe. I go on and on about them all the time on my channel. It is very inexpensive, very easy to get, and just very high quality products for a very low price. Thicker moisturizer, and when I use it, I tend to find myself using a little less because a little goes a long way, and I notice when I do use a little bit more than I'm supposed to, it's very heavy and I can get a little greasy. So once you find quality control for this product, it is golden. A moisturizer that I've heard a little bit of controversy on, but I have used for years, is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost City Shield Water Gel, but this one has sunscreen on it. I moved to the one with SPF because in the summer, I just want the most protection for my skin as possible. With or without SPF, this is a really, really, really good moisturizer because this doesn't have any oils in it, so this is really good for oily skin. The last moisturizer I am recommending you is the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Now, I know this says dry skin, but honey, it's just something about this with a little Glossier that just makes me want to bust a move. This plus this makes my skin super happy. $5, you can't lose. So now that I have all my summer 2020 skincare favorites and go-to products out the way, let's get into some of these clear skin tips and tricks. I would like to mention that when it comes to skincare, genetics play a huge part in your skin. You can believe me or not believe me. If you want to talk to a dermatologist, nobody is telling you to not do that. I'm just here to give you some tips that have helped me keep my skin clear and keep it from going back to what it looked like, even though that is seen as a minor face/skincare issue that a lot of people deal with. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might not seem I deal with acne now, I still have my days where it's just kind of like, oh, sister girl, what happened? Or the angry Facebook moms come for me, oh my god, your skin is clear, you have nothing to say, you wear makeup, da 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 da. That does not discredit the issues that I've had in the past and still deal with off camera and behind the scenes. So just because my skin looks clear 24/7, don't forget my camera has a face smoothing effect and I only film when my skin is at its best. Now, with that being said, let's get into my clear skin tips and tricks and hacks. First thing I have for you, change them nasty pillowcases. I know y'all be changing your sheets like every 2-3 weeks. It's disgusting. Even though you wash things, bacteria still gets left behind, and if you're using things for multiple days in a row, especially in quarantine, because I know y'all are not keeping up with the hygiene stuff. I know you said you don't need to leave the house, so you don't need to shower and wash your face as often, but honey, you're hurting yourself by doing that because it's breaking you out. I would say change your pillowcases between 4 and 6 times a week. That may seem drastic, but baby, do you want clear skin or not? Now, my second tip for you, which comes from Hiram himself, is to avoid fragrance at all costs. That means essential oils and like all these fruit scented stuff. Even though some of the stuff I recommended has fragrance in it, if you want to use it, you still can. But if you can avoid it, I definitely would. Although I use stuff with fragrance in it, I sound like a hypocrite. It's whatever. Now, when it comes to skincare, your skincare routine doesn't have to be 10, 15, 20, 25 steps. Literally, your skincare routine just needs to be 4 simple steps. Cleanser, treatment, serum, moisturizer, and SPF. That's it. In that order. Find stuff that's in your price range. Find things that are accessible to you and run with it. Another tip I have for you, 60-second rule. The 60-second rule basically just tells you need to wash your face for 60 seconds. 60 seconds twice a day. What I do and what has helped me go from this to this. I love it here. The way I like to time mine is just by singing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song. I got that from Jackie Ina, Auntie Jackie herself. It works, trust me. A minute extra in your shower, I'm pretty sure you can spare the 60 seconds in extra time. I also recommend that you gear towards ingredients that are for your skin type. There will be a course down below linked and a infographic down below talking about ingredients that you should avoid and ingredients that you should be looking into based on your skin type. Knowing ingredients can really make or break your skincare routine, and it's something that shouldn't be ignored. Now, this is a given. I mentioned a lot of products in this video, and something I'm going to tell you is do not try too many new skincare products at once. This can cause your skin to panic and get inflamed and cause a breakout. If you want to try new skincare products, I say gradually, maybe one, maybe two, if you're feeling bold. New skincare products to try at once, because honey, if you just completely change your entire routine at once, your skin is going to freak the hell out. Last tip I have for you that is very cliche and probably very, very, very annoying for you to hear is to be patient. Skin is hard. It's tricky. It's like another part of you that you have to learn. You might think that you know everything about yourself, but honey, your skin says otherwise. So when it comes to that, make sure you're just being patient. And once again, although I am a firm believer that summer skin starts in the spring, you might not have your skincare routine packed down in a week, a month, a year, maybe even 10 years, you never know. But honestly, being patient with you and your skin is amazing because stress always causes acne. You can't tell me otherwise. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, I would love to hear some of your skincare routines and favorite products down below in the comments if they're on. Susan, I'm not about to argue with you again. And if my comments are off, make sure you head over to my social medias. That includes my Instagrams, Twitter, and Spotify, so you can keep up with me, interact with me on and off camera, because girl, we be teed on social media. On that note, thank you guys so much again for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Stay cool. Bye, guys.